You want how much for lumber? Oh, nah, man. You know what? I'm just gonna go to the Miners Depot and I'll build this shit out of pay dirt. What's going on, prospectors? Dig Daddy out here in the shed, bringing you another episode of Backyard Prospecting. And that's right, I'm tired of these lumber prices. They're just too damn high. So I decided I'm going to build my next shed out of pay dirt. There's plenty of that going around. And today we're going to bring you a little something from Miners Depot. Now, usually their dirt ships out of Quartzsite, Alaska, where their shop is at. But right now, they're up in Alaska, the one and only Skookum Gold Camp. Now, so what that means is this comes straight from the source. This is straight off their mine, some good gold, some Alaska dirt, and we're going to check it out. We picked up a $50 bag just to see what it's looking like. So let's bust that open. First off, I'll show you their ordering site. Looks the same as ever. You wouldn't know where the dirt's coming from if you didn't know where it's coming from. But right now, since they're up in Alaska, it's coming from there. Let's bust this baby open. Ships down in the old USPS padded mailer. Paid $50 for the bag. Just got one of the smaller bags this time around. Just wanted to check it out, see what it looks like. Now, they don't have their usual stickers on the bags. That's to kind of let you know that it's coming from somewhere else. And the dirt actually does look different than what they usually ship out. So, it's going to be interesting there. All right. Well, they put a little description in the package here. I'll put that up for you so you can read along with me, or at least listen along. Thank you so much for grabbing a bag of our Digger's Delight pay dirt. We sincerely hope you love it. All orders that ship until we leave in October will come directly from Skookum Gold Mine and Camp, which is where they mine all summer long. It's also the location of their new gold camp that is under construction. Now, I'm stoked about that. I'm definitely going to try to get up there to visit that. Once open, guests will be able to mine for their own gold using metal detectors, dredges, sluice boxes, and high bankers. We'll be providing all equipment, training, housing, mills, and more. So that's an all-inclusive trip. That's awesome because that's what you really want to. I was shopping for a trip up in Alaska just recently. And you got to keep in mind, Alaska's a big-ass place. It's a huge freaking state. It's half the size of the entire country. So if you think about it, something over there is nowhere near something over here. Nome is just as far from Fairbanks as I am from Arizona. Like, it is not a small place. So when you go up there, at least in my opinion, you want to have somewhere, you want a destination. You want somewhere you're not going to have to take off and drive all around unless you want to do that for exploration. And to be able to go somewhere where they're going to provide you everything you need, all you got to do is show up with you. That's pretty awesome. Because it's hard to lug a bunch of shit up to Alaska, let me tell you. And then trying to drive up there with all that, it's just more crap to have to worry about. So just being able to bring yourself a change of clothes, that's awesome. So very cool. I'm looking forward to that opening up. And I hope to come up there and hang out with you guys. Now, if you want to find them, search Skookum Gold Camp on YouTube. You'll find their videos. They only got a few of them out there, but do make sure you subscribe to their pages so you can get any updates that they post up. And yeah, hopefully then you can follow their adventures on YouTube and find out when that camp opens up. But as of today, we're going to have an adventure of our own. We're going to pop open this bag of dirt. See what kind of gold we can find. So stick around. find us some gold. All right, welcome back, everybody. Got that Miners Depot $50 Digger's Delight, straight from Alaska, Skookum Gold Mine. Now the stuff they're sending out looks to be mostly sand, so a lot of the bigger stuff's already been classified away. I like that. I don't mind a few rocks if there's something interesting in the rocks. But they don't do me no good if they're not gold. So the less the better. The more actual pay dirt that we get, the better. Everything in the plus quarter-inch winds up getting tossed to begin with. So not a lot of that in there, just a bunch of nice dirt. Now, it is a little bit damp. It's not too bad though. Let's pour this out and take a look. Of course, it does come double bagged. Nice thick bags too. These are nice quality bags. Doubled up, so not likely to have split open. The main bag itself wasn't heat sealed, so would like to see that last heat sealing, but no worries. They did have it taped over closed, so that'll help keep it nice and secure. Like I said, the dirt is a little bit damp, so might make it a little harder to pull magnetics out. And as I'm going through, there is actually some bigger rocks in here, so we'll go ahead and give it the full classifications. Oh man, I don't know if you can see this. Turn some more light on. As I move that big rock out of the way, right off the bat, there's some shiny in there. Look at that. That was so fast and easy. Nice big picker. Look at that. Dumped it out and we're already seeing nice gold. Look at that. Listen for it. Ding. All right. Well, let's get this classified. Let's get this classified up. See what else we can find. And in the dirt, there's a little piece of Lego Connects. A little Technics. A Lego Technic piece. Huh. Kids must be playing in the dirt pile. Alright. I'll send that back to you if you're missing it. So, not a lot of plus quarter-inch stuff, just a few little rocks. I'm totally cool with that much. That's fine. I can live with that. So we'll put that to the side. We'll rinse it off a little bit later just in case there's any gold stuck to it. Move on up to the 10 mesh. Get some of those bigger pieces out. Since the dirt is a little bit damp, I think that's probably as far down as I'm going to bother going. That's funny. A little Lego piece in the pay dirt. That's a first for me. It reminds me of back when I was a kid. My dad used to run a supply yard. So we'd have, not pay dirt, but we'd have like loam and sand, rocks, aggregate, cement. We'd have, you know, all the landscaping supply stuff. We'd have that out in big giant bins for the tractors to pull. And I'd always be out there in the dirt. You know, except when the tractor come around to get a load, you got to get out of there. But between those times, you know, I'd be sitting there with my parents. They'd be inside running the shop. I'd be out back with my toys in the sand. I can only imagine how many toys that I left behind. I know somebody probably found a Generation 1 Shockwave, because I remember leaving one in the sand, forgetting about it, and then not having it anymore. So somebody got a cool transformer out of that. With the tapes, see, well, you know, I had those, so those were all in there too. Yeah, good times. All right, I almost wetted everything up before we took a look. Oops. So let's take a look. And there we go. We got just a little bit of 1/4 inch stuff. Not too bad, not too much. Might be a little bit of flake flour gold on there, so we're going to rinse this off and run that down. I'll probably reclassify back through the strainer with some water in there and shake it all off. Then we got a little bit of that +10 material. Not a whole lot sitting here. Just above that bottom riffle on the cheapy pan. The material is wet, and that's why I'm not going too far down with it. Just because when it's wet, it all clumps together down here, so stuff doesn't run through the classifiers that easily anyways, unless I get it really wet. And I don't want to do all that. That gets messy. Now, as far as everything below 10, as expected, there's a lot of it. You know, a fair amount in there. Goes up halfway to through the second riffle in the cheapy pan. The soft sands and the hard sands. And this is where I expect most of the gold's going to be sitting. So, let's get all this dirt wetted up, fire up that sluice, and find us some gold. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Alright, we're ready to go. Dirt is wetted up, and this sluice is ready to flow. Now we're going to start off with the +10 material and work our way down from there. Well, there's only one layer down from there, so we'll do this, then we'll do that. This is all stamped material, so I may wind up running it back through the crusher when it's all said and done. Whoa! Get back here. Oh boy. Drop the main camera. Don't do that. Oh man, look at that. That is nice. That is looking nice. Nice big pickers, chunkies. And I'm sure underneath all there is a bunch of fine gold as well. Super excited. So let's get all this cleaned up and get our gold. All right, welcome back. Had to change battery pack there. Here is our gold. There's your gold. My gold. Fuck it. There's your gold, baby. Look at that. Let's not forget this guy. He's part of the party too. So there you go. There's your gold, baby. Some of that fine Alaska Skookum Gold Mine gold out of this Digger's Delight. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We'll get this all suckered up, dried up, cleaned up, and weighed out. So we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. We got this gold all dried up. Scales ready to go. Miner Bob and the ass are hanging by. Again, this is the Digger's Delight from Miners Depot, the $50 bag. Shipping currently from Alaska with Alaska Paydirt and Alaskan gold. So let's check out, see how much gold we got. Let's tear it out just to be all zeros, and let's pour it in. Lots of fines sliding their way out. Nice big chunkies dropping out here. Specks still stuck to the wall there. Nothing that's going to change the scale, but I have to get all the gold out. And there you have it. 1.091 grams of gold. So almost a tenth over that 1 gram. There's no real guarantee with these bags, but for $50, 1.093, lock it in. 1.093 grams of gold, not too bad. I'll take a couple pictures, move around, show you some of the nice bigger chunks that were in here, and then we'll be back with them final words and the ROI. Yeah. All right, welcome back. So, Miners Depot, $50 Digger's Delight. Let's go over it. So, as always, let's talk about the dirt. The dirt, nice, clean dirt, almost sand-like, or it was sand, but it was pretty clean, pretty consistent, crushed material. Some of the larger pieces of the crush did get hung up on my sluice a little bit. I think that more just be my water flow feels like it's down some. So I got to figure that out. But aside from that, the dirt was really easy to run through. Wasn't a bunch of organics in there. I did find one little piece of Technics in there. That was kind of funny. But other than that, just straight up pay dirt with some straight up gold in there. So really easy to go through. There were some magnetics, so there's a small bit of challenge there. But once you get those out of the way, I think you have a really good time going through it. I would definitely recommend going through this one slow. Don't just dump it all in your pan at once. Maybe just split it up into a few pans. So, that being said, let's talk about that gold. And wow. So, some really nice pieces of gold in there. The size of the gold was all the way up from nice little pickers down to fine gold. Nothing too tiny in there. There were some fly poop in there, but mostly it was pretty all manageable. It did want to float away at the end there a little bit, so that's why I kind of had to take it slow. But aside from that, man, what a great return. So let's look at that right now. The bag cost us $50. From that, we found 1.093 grams of gold. As of today's value, that's going to get us a return of $62.01 for a amazing ROI of 124%. I gotta say, this is some pretty damn good dirt. If you want to pick up some dirt, this is some dirt to pick up. Miners Depot never disappoints, and they really knocked it out of the park this time. The dirt they're digging in there up in Alaska is some pretty rich dirt, and I gotta say, I'm happy with what I got. I'm sure they put a little something in there too, but you know, I can't imagine they put the entire gram in there. Maybe they did. I don't know. If they did, again, right on. Either way, had a really good time going through it. A great amount of gold at the end there. Some really nice pieces, some nice pickers that you can pick up and look at. Yeah, so definitely recommend checking it out. Link down below, of course, so you can go find a bag for yourself. They're up there in Alaska till October. Once October goes, they'll be back in Arizona. I'm sure you can still get some dirt from them then. But definitely check them out right now while they're up there. You can get some real Alaska gold, real Alaska pay dirt, shipped to you really from Alaska. So there you go. Miners Depot, double thumbs up. If I had 3, I'd give you that one too. But I've only got 2. So rock on. Thank you guys so much. I can't wait till you guys get the gold camp set up there, because I'm really looking forward to paying you guys a visit. And I just got to figure out how I'm going to get from wherever to way the hell out there, because you guys are pretty far out. But I'm sure I'll figure that out at some point too. But definitely thank you guys so much for the great pay dirt. And thank you all for tuning in and hanging with me today. This is Dig Daddy signing out from the shed. Don't forget to check in with us Monday nights, 5 p.m. Until then, if I don't see you out the rivers, I'll catch you in the backyard. Peace.